Hey guys, this is Abhishek from gadgetsnews.com, and today we are going to do the quick comparison review in between these two phones which we have with us. They are coming from the same brand, which is called Xiaomi, and we have the Xiaomi Redmi Note 3G and 4G with us. We have the 4G version over here on this side, and we have the 3G version of the Redmi Note on this side. In terms of hardware specification, they are kind of different, but in terms of the display size, camera, they are very similar. When we talk about the camera at the back, we have 13 megapixel camera at the back, we have 5 megapixel camera at the front on both of these two phones. When it comes to the camera quality, you will get a pretty good camera quality on both of these two phones, but when we talk about the overall performance in day-to-day usage, it is kind of different. When we talk about connectivity, this one again supports 4G, whereas this one is only 3G. So this one has support for 3G and 4G both, which is Xiaomi Redmi Note 4G, whereas this one is Xiaomi Redmi Note, or you can also call it Xiaomi Redmi Note 3G. So this one does not support 4G. That is one difference which is there in between these two phones. When we talk about the GPU, we have Mali 450 MP4 GPU over here, whereas we have Adreno 305 GPU on this device. And when it comes to gaming performance, this device is slightly better as compared to this one. And in terms of heating as well, this one will heat up much more as compared to this one when you play high definition games. When we talk about the rear camera, we have 13 megapixel camera on both of these phones. We have LED flash. On the front, we have 5 megapixel camera on both of these phones. The build quality is exactly the same on both of these phones, and the display is also same. We have IPS LCD display, and it is the same LCD panel which has been used on both of these two phones, which is very good. Again, in terms of color production and the brightness level, both of these displays are very good. There is no comparison. They are very close to each other and they are almost the same. When it comes to the capacitive button, we do have the same kind of capacitive buttons, and when it comes to the back cover is again plastic on both of them, and it is glossy, so which again makes them the same in terms of the build quality and the form factor. In terms of the weight, we can show you the difference over there. What is the difference in the weight? And for that, we just need the weighing scale over there, and let me just place both of these devices. Both of these devices have the battery inside, and let me just place them. So this is the weight for the Xiaomi Redmi Note 3G. So 3G weight around 186 gram, and let me just find out the weight for the Xiaomi Redmi Note 4G. And this one is 185 gram or 186 gram again. So you can say both of these phones weigh almost the same. In terms of the weight, it is approximately the same weight you will experience on both of them. So in terms of the overall form factor and the kind of experience you will have while holding these two phones, it is the same. When it comes to the memory, we have inbuilt memory of 8 GB on both of them. We have 2 GB of RAM on both of them, but the hardware chipset is different. We have a Qualcomm Snapdragon 400 chipset on the 4G version, whereas we have MediaTek 6582 chipset, which is an octa-core CPU on this one. This one has an octa-core CPU, this one has a quad-core CPU, and when it comes to the performance is good and same, I would say, in day-to-day usage. But when it comes to gaming, Xiaomi Redmi Note 3G is definitely better in terms of gaming. If you want a gaming phone, you want the phone to perform better on the gaming front, then this one is the device you should go for. This device also does not get heated up that much on playing high definition games. However, both of them can play high definition games. We have installed the same game on both of them, which is Blood and Glory, and it is a pretty graphic intensive game. I have played this game on both of them previously, so I'm going to launch this game simultaneously on both of them, and let's see which one loads faster. Okay, I think I missed to basically touch it. I will just clear the memory on both of them, and we will launch this game again. So this time I am going to tap on both of these devices at the same time, and we will see which one loads this game faster. So both of them are very close to each other because we have ran this game earlier on both of these devices, so they are loading this game pretty fast, and they're almost similar in terms of the game loading time. So game loading time is same, and the graphic performance is also kind of same. But when it comes to heating, this device, the Redmi Note 4G, will definitely heat up more. Now comparing the Xiaomi Redmi Note 3G and 4G on the basis of camera performance, let's find out the front camera quality first of all, and then we will take a look over the rear camera quality. So we have taken the photo from the front camera on both of these two phones, and this is how it looks like. The one which has been taken on Xiaomi Redmi Note 3G looks good, and the one which has been taken on 4G also looks good. But in terms of color production, I would say colors are being nicely reproduced on Xiaomi Redmi Note 3G as compared to the kind of quality I can see in terms of colors on the 4G version. When it comes to clarity, both of these photos are pretty clear. There is no problem in clarity in any of these two photos. Both of them are good in terms of details, but again it is being nicely captured in terms of colors over here on the Redmi Note 3G as compared to the 4G version. Let's take a look over the rear camera now, and for that we will toggle to the rear camera and we will take the photo of this Android robo over there. Now this is how the photo look like on both of these two phones. Again, we have captured the photo of this Android robo both in low light as well as in artificial light. So we have taken this photo in low light from these two phones, and I would say the photo is slightly brighter over here on the Xiaomi Redmi Note 4G as compared to the one which has been taken on the Redmi Note 3G. The photo does not have great amount of details. This one has better amount of details, and this one is less noisy as compared to this one, and brighter as well as compared to the one which has been taken on Xiaomi Redmi Note 3G. Now this is the second photo which we have taken from both of these devices from the rear camera in artificial light. As you can see, there is good amount of light falling on this Android robo when we took this photo, and the photo has came out to be pretty good in terms of color production as well as in terms of details. It is pretty good in terms of clarity. When it comes to the other one which has been taken on Xiaomi Redmi Note 4G, this one is kind of grainy. If you compare the photo which we have taken on the Redmi Note 3G with light, so with light Xiaomi Redmi Note 3G will give you a better performance, and without light we have seen that you get a pretty good performance on the Xiaomi Redmi Note 4G. So camera is good enough on both of these two phones, and the results may vary depending on the kind of light. This photo again is kind of blurry in terms of details, whereas the photo which has been taken with light on Xiaomi Redmi Note 3G is better in terms of details. And in terms of noise, we can see much less amount of noise over here as compared to the one which we see on Xiaomi Redmi Note 4G, but they come very close to each other in terms of camera performance from the rear camera. In low light, this one may not perform that great, but with light this one will give you better quality of photos as compared to the one which you will get on the Xiaomi Redmi Note 4G. Now we are going to compare the browser on these two devices. We have the same browser application on these two phones, and we are going to load the same website which is nytimes.com on both of them, and let's see which device loads this website faster. We have the 4G version over here of the Redmi Note, and this is the 3G version, and the 4G version has loaded the mobile version of New York Times faster than this one. So in terms of browsing, you will have slightly better experience over here. When it comes to kinetic scrolling is pretty smooth on both of them, and pinch to zoom is supported, I guess, and this is actually the mobile website, so the pinch to zoom is not working, but it is supported on both of these browsers, and both of these browsers are kind of very close to each other in terms of performance. In day-to-day usage, they will give you approximately the same performance. As far as connectivity goes, there is a major difference which might affect your decision. That is, the Xiaomi Redmi Note 4G is a single SIM device, whereas the Xiaomi Redmi Note 3G is a dual SIM phone. So you can insert two SIM cards on this device, whereas you have to use only one SIM card, and this SIM card slot will support 4G and 3G, whereas both of the slots over here on the Xiaomi Redmi Note support 3G, but 4G is not supported on the 3G version of Xiaomi Redmi Note. On Antutu benchmark, we have got a score of 24658 on the Xiaomi Redmi Note 3G version, and we have got a lesser score of 20941. And again, this score is because of the GPU, because GPU is definitely more powerful, clocked at high frequency as compared to what you get on the 4G version of Redmi Note. So in gaming performance, they will differ. This one is going to be better, but in day-to-day usage, both of them will be same. Here we have the system information loaded on both of these phones. We have a 1.6 GHz quad-core CPU on this device, which is the 4G version of Redmi Note, and we have an octa-core CPU which is clocked at 1.6 GHz again, and we have other details over there for the display resolution, which is 720x1280, which is the display resolution on this one, and we have the same display resolution on this one as well. We have Adreno 305 GPU, and we have Adreno not the Adreno but Mali 450MP GPU. So when it comes to the GPU performance, this one is going to have a better GPU clocked at higher frequencies. Let's take a look over the sensor information, and we have almost the same set of sensors on these two phones. However, there is slight amount of difference that we do have the magnetic bead sensor over there, we do have that as well over here, but the 4G version actually have more number of sensors which can be used in day-to-day usage as compared to the sensors which you will see on the 3G version of Redmi Note. But again, both of them are fully equipped in terms of the functionality. You can do GPS navigation on both of them pretty effectively. You do have the basic set of sensors on both of these phones. Now, to conclude our comparison review in between these two phones, I would like to point out some of the good things which we have on the Xiaomi Redmi Note 3G and some of the good things which we have on Xiaomi Redmi Note 4G. For 3G, we will have a better gaming performance. The display is also kind of bright. The camera quality is good over here in artificial light, whereas in low light, the camera quality was better on the Xiaomi Redmi Note 4G. When we talk about connectivity, this phone will give you dual SIM connectivity option, but this will not support 4G, which is again not rolled out in India. It will be rolled out in 2015, and again it will be very expensive initially. So in case you are considering a phone which should be a value for money, Redmi Note 3G version is a better value for money, because this one will give you better gaming performance as compared to this one. This one will not heat up that much as compared to the Xiaomi Redmi Note 4G, which will heat up much more as compared to this one when you play high definition games. In day-to-day usage and performance, the camera will perform almost the same on both of them, but when it comes to the front camera quality, the front camera quality is going to be better on the 3G version. In low light, the performance of the Xiaomi Redmi Note 3G version is not that great from the rear camera, which is better on the 4G version. But with artificial light, you will have better performance over here on Xiaomi Redmi Note. So camera is something which is kind of very close to each other in terms of performance, either the front camera or the rear camera you are talking about. But when it comes to the overall performance on gaming front, this device is a better device for anyone who's looking for a gaming device. This one can handle games pretty effectively. We do have 2GB of RAM on both of these phones. We have the same memory on both of these phones, but the kind of performance you can get on gaming front is going to be better on the 3G version, and you get dual SIM connectivity over here. This one will also cost you 1,000 rupees less as compared to the pricing of this one. This one cost you around 10,000 rupees, whereas this one is 9,000 rupees. For 9,000 rupees, you are getting dual SIM connectivity. You are getting complete 3G support on both the SIM card slot. You're getting a better gaming performance. But in case 4G is something which is very important for you, you can always go for this one. Camera is almost the same in terms of performance, and in day-to-day usage, while when it comes to browsing using certain application, both of them are good. The display is same on both of them, the form factor is same on both of them, the weight is also same on both of them, but connectivity is a difference. So that's how you can actually make a decision in between these two phones based on the points which we have just highlighted. Thanks for watching this video. In case this video helped you, you can always click the like button. You can subscribe to our YouTube video channel for more videos like this by clicking the subscribe button below. Thanks for watching this video. This is Abhishek signing off. Thank you.